Tremjok! Greetings, Vanquishers and Skyrim fans! Zu Dovahkiin, the Thumfen all. So what's happening, guys? Dovahkiin Huebiar here with another video, and this time a free tour in Dawnstar. And the Khajiit caravans are coming, so I'll trade a bit.
So many refuse to talk to us. They call us thieves and smugglers. I am glad to see that you are not such a one. Take a look.
Well, I don't think you are thieves or something like this, but you should really consider stop selling skooma. Yeah, I know the Khajiit have a natural resistance to the effects of skooma, but only the Khajiit have it.
May your road lead you to warm sands.
Cardio.
Khajiit is always watching for thieves and pickpockets.
And that guy in the distance. Who is this guy? Another Khajiit.
Be careful.
So back to our tour in Dawnstar.
Divine's sake, Skald. Who do you think we're threatening with our old war wounds? We're not soldiers anymore.
Your man Horik is wearing his old Legion armor. What should I make of that?
He's proud of his service, Skald. The Legion taught us loyalty, and we're loyal to Dawnstar.
This isn't over. I catch you sending one letter to General Tullius. I'll have you both executed.
Are you all right? You seem tired.
I'm fine, Horik. Are you worried about this war?
No. If we must fight, we will. And you will lead us to victory, as you always have.
With you by my side. Is that right, Horik?
Of course. I would have it no other way.
So much for old soldiers settling down to a life of luxury, eh? You come to Dawnstar at a bad time. Tempers are fiery. Not a single man or woman in Dawnstar has gotten a good night's rest in days. We keep having the same nightmare, over and over. If people aren't tired, they're angry. And if they aren't angry, they're afraid. It's made keeping order a mess. I hear Mara has sent one of her priests to the inn to try to calm people down. But I don't know how much words will do now.
Did I see you arguing with someone?
Skald supports Ulfric's rebellion, and he doesn't like having a couple of old legionnaires living in his town. He's a fool. A dragon has attacked Helgen. Dawnstar needs the Empire now more than ever. Stay out of trouble.
Okay.
Now.
As we could see, the Jarl was making a pretty big argument for thanks to the fact that a former legionnaire was using his his armor. Just remember his time as a legionnaire. But Jarl Skald.
I don't want any trouble.
But Jarl Skald, an ardent supporter of the Stormcloak Rebellion, does not care and gives more importance to the equipment a former soldier uses on his town than to if he's really gonna fight for his enemy.
These dreams are real, I tell you. Real. You're wrong to come here, stranger. No rest in Dawnstar.
Let's see what she has to say about Jarl Skald.
That would be Jarl Skald, the Elder. He's over in the White Hall, probably talking about Ulfric like he's the second coming of Talos.
Well, as you could see, this
Need
citizen here, this worker, does not like
Yes?
Jarl Skald very much. As she just said that he keeps talking about how Ulfric is great and perfect. Let's see what other citizens have to say about it.
Seems like no one is getting a decent night's rest in Dawnstar, stranger. Best buy your steel and move on.
God, I'm so tired.
What can you tell me about Dawnstar?
Not much. I came here a few years ago from Hammerfell when I married. The land is beautiful, but I can't stand this cold. I don't know how Rustleif manages it. We forge every day.
It seems she cannot tell much. What about these workers here?
If I get any rest soon.
What is it? I haven't had much sleep. That would be Skald the Elder. He's been running Dawnstar ever since he was a boy. And he never lost that brat's attitude. Turned on the Empire first chance he got. Now we're all part of this rebellion. Until
Yes.
next time.
As you can see, the citizens of Dawnstar do not like the way Jarl Skald acts. Yet, the worker on that mine, that mine on the other part of the city, the other side of the city, said that he basically keeps talking about Ulfric and how he's the second coming of Talos and this stuff, and this worker here calls him a brat. It seems that this Stormcloak supporting leader is definitely not the best one in Skyrim.
I wasn't born in Skyrim, but when I served in the Legion, this land became my home.
It seems apart from this nightmare issue, as you could see, many people are not getting too much sleep. Well,
Just
let's
one
go
of
to the
miners.
Whitehall.
I don't want any trouble.
Talk to the Jarl himself, see what he can tell us. Let's first talk to the others.
Just a servant of Skald the Elder. Not worthy of time or
I have
consideration.
concerns about the safety of Dawnstar.
Safety? Don't I have you to handle the town's safety? What is this about, Jan?
You keep pledging more and more of our guard to the front lines. The way this is going, we won't be able to defend our own borders.
Nonsense. The best place for our men is driving the Imperials back. I will ensure that men from Dawnstar get every opportunity for glory.
Glory is meaningless if they have no home to return to. I urge you to lower our commitments to the front until I'm sure we're safe.
I won't have you rob our soldiers of their chance to drive out the Empire. I'm done discussing this, Jan.
Well, as you could see, Jarl Skald cares far more about driving the Empire out than to his own people, than to the people of his city. Well, I would understand sending guards to aid the Stormcloaks if he just said something like this. Well, we need soldiers fighting the Empire, and I send them if I need. If he just said that he tried to send only what he needs and tried to keep some soldiers in Dawnstar to protect the townspeople, I would understand it. But as you heard it, it is not.
The Jarl is tired. Be mindful of that.
Unless you're here to solve this nightmare problem, I don't need you.
Is Dawnstar prepared for dragon attacks?
The only reason dragons are attacking is because Talos is angry with us for turning our backs on him. As soon as we drive the Empire out of Skyrim, the dragons will vanish. Mark my words.
Wait a second. You said that. You said that the dragons were sent by Talos? You said that Talos sent the dragons because you are not. You are, between quotation marks, turning your backs on him? Well, if this is true, Talos a douchebag then. You shot yourself, old man. But how's Dawnstar faring in the war?
The Stormcloaks are destined to win this fight. Talos is with us, and when you fight under a divine's blessing, victory is assured. Dawnstar has a history of being the site of battles that have crippled the fate of the Empire. I hope this remains true.
Well, we will see about that. We'll see if this bunch of unorganized berserkers will be able to handle the Imperial Legion.
We are poised
I'm
for
here to
glory.
lend my magic to the people of Dawnstar.
Will never take Dawnstar.
If you're here about the nightmares, I'm afraid my pleas to the College of Winterhold go unheard.
With respect, Jarl, you can't ask
Back
everyone
to
throw
another
themselves
fine day
against
in
trained
Dawnstar.
legionnaires. Let's leave the fighting to the Stormcloaks.
You're right. Why dilute the glory with too many souls fighting over it? We'll drive out the Empire and be celebrated as heroes when we win.
If we win, this war's gonna drag on for years. I can feel it. We need to prepare for a long struggle ahead.
Enough of your dire predictions. We will talk about this another time.
Yeah. Well, as you could see, he just keeps talking about the rebellion, how they're gonna drive out the Empire, how Ulfric is the second coming of Talos and stuff, and almost nothing about the actual people of Dawnstar. Yep.
Medina, can we count on your spells to assist us in this war? The Empire is bound to bring their battle mages against us.
I've told you before, Skald. I have no interest in taking sides in this war. I've no desire to be killed.
What good is a court mage if she refuses to fight? Where's your sense of duty?
When I came here, my only duties were to cure crop diseases and occasionally light a bonfire on holidays. I didn't sign up to kill.
Fine, but this isn't over, Medina. We'll talk again.
Yep. He even wants a mage that is not even here to kill, to fight. He wants this mage to fight against the Imperials. Yep. He basically wants to send anyone to fight the Imperials, regardless if they are prepared for this or not. Well, then I can just say, after all you've seen, just make your own conclusions about Dawnstar. So, that's it for today, guys. Hope you enjoyed that, and I'll see you on the next video. Look thum.